You guys will have to choose to marry the person you've arrived here with or to split forever.
Ultimatum, like you're gonna ask these couples to express everything on camera and one of them is gonna come in with an ultimatum. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be discussing the first 2 episodes of the new Netflix reality show, The Ultimatum. I only watched the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna watch the rest tonight, but I kind of thought it would be perfect to do this YouTube recap on the first 2 episodes, and then we'll do the rest of the episodes next week or in a couple days whenever I get to them, because the first 2 episodes were really just like setting up what was going on and kind of establishing the rules, and we're getting to know the couples, and I still don't know everyone's name yet, so I'll be looking on my phone at The Ultimatum on Instagram. But before we get into it, you guys know the drill. Give this video a thumbs up, like the video, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm still trying to get to 3,000 subscribers on here, but I haven't hit that yet, so please subscribe. I also just got a new camera today, which is really exciting, so I am gonna start vlogging. I'm going to Coachella next week, so I will definitely be vlogging that. And let's just get into the Ultimatum tea gossip session. Y'all know the drill. Snaps fingers, dramatic scene.
There is someone for everyone, and I think that a lot of people would be happy to be with me.
Okay, so The Ultimatum, it's basically the new Netflix reality show hosted by Nick and Vanessa Lachey, who also hosted Love is Blind, which we loved. And this show is really putting couples to the test because on the show, they have one person who really wants to get married, have kids, like more than anything in the world, and then they have the other person who is the other partner in the relationship who is a little bit more resistant. It kind of seems like a lot of the couples or a lot of the guys are the ones that are more resistant, mostly because they feel like they're not ready yet, because their finances aren't, you know, where they want to be. They don't feel stable, they don't feel accomplished, and a lot of these guys are like in their 20s, so I kind of understand that. However, you know, April, one of the girls, brought up a good point where it's like, I don't care if you have money or if you don't have money, like, let's get married. Let's put a ring on it. Let's make this official. And I kind of get that too, where it's like, you don't have to be super rich to get married. But then again, like, some people want to save for their wedding. So like, they do want to be rich. I see both sides. I feel like I'm more on the side of like, if you're not ready to get married yet, like, you're only been together a year and a half. Like, most of these couples have only been together for like 2 years. Like, I think the most was like 2.5. So, I mean, like, some people need to calm down, but either way, this is a really dramatic experiment. I'm invested, and I'm really excited. So let's go down the line and talk about some of the couples, or all of the couples. And if you haven't seen the first 2 episodes yet, now would be the time to go away because, I mean, there might be some spoiler warnings for the first 2 episodes. So yeah, definitely head out of here. So let's go to the Instagram because all of the pictures are there. Ooh, let's start with Madeline and Kobe. Okay. So I really like Madeline and Kobe. It seems like a lot of the girls like Kobe. I feel like they were all Kobe's first choice. But Madeline is like so not into Kobe. Like, I know Kobe is so into Madeline and it feels like that, but I feel like Madeline has like 1 foot in and like 1 foot so far out. They've been together for a while, I guess. Does it say? It doesn't even say. Because Madeline said on the episode that she hasn't, like, she's been in relationships since she was 17 or 18, so I don't know if she was talking about Kobe or not. Please let me know in the comments, because I'm, like, dying to know. I'm not going to rewatch it. But I really do like them a lot, especially Madeline. I felt like Kobe was a little harsh, especially with the other girls, specifically Alexis, when he was like, I'm not attracted to you, and, like, I know you have to be straight up on this show and, like, be like, all right, like, you're looking for a future, you're about to do this trial marriage with someone, but I felt like Kobe was just like a little harsh, and he is really good looking and sweet, but he was just a little harsh with the other girls. However, I did, you know, feel for him, you know, during his breakdown. He really does love Madeline, and he like wants a future with her, and she just seems like she's so out of it. So my prediction is that Madeline is gonna fall in love with someone else. I mean, maybe Randall, who she's dating, who she ended up choosing to go into the trial marriage with. So if you guys are still following me here, basically the couples had to like date everyone else. Like, they're breaking up and they have to like date the other people there. So you're just like watching your mans date someone else. I could never do this experiment. I am way too jealous. And like, I don't even have a boyfriend and I'm already jealous. Like, I could never do this. But Madeline and Randall really formed a connection because Randall and Shanique are on 2 different pages as well. I mean, I love Shanique. I feel like she is so emotional in a relationship, which I relate to. She loves hard. She's a little possessive and clingy with Randall. You saw that she was like holding on to him for dear life when they were getting ready to say goodbye. Also, Randall looks so good in that scene when he had his like no clothes on and it was just his underwear. Like, Randall is so hot. Like, I'm in love with Randall and I'm just like so into him. Like, oh my God. I don't really feel like him and Madeline are going to work out, though. I do think Madeline and Kobe are going to break up, but I don't think Madeline and Randall are going to work out since they decided they're going to do the trial marriage together. And the trial marriage, I guess, lasts 3 weeks. I guess they're going to be isolated. I don't know. I'm really excited to watch. So I don't think Randall and Madeline will work. I actually think Randall will end up getting down on one knee to Shanique at the end of this, because I really do feel like they love each other a lot and Shanique is so in love with him. And like, the problem is that Randall's just not ready to like get married and everything yet, but he's only 26. Like, give the man a couple more years. So I do feel like Shanique needs to work on that, like just not being so possessive with him. And I feel like if she does, then maybe he would like give her what she wanted. However, I'm still predicting the two of them will get back together towards the end. The next couple we have Alexis and Hunter, which kind of ended off on a cliffhanger if you got all the way to episode 2. It seems like they're gonna end up leaving together right then and there, because Alexis was trying to like meet other guys, and I really like Alexis, mostly because she's the only one that follows me so far. They're all gonna end up following me by the end of this, at least on TikTok, but Alexis is already my bestie, okay? Oh, grr. So I really like Alexis, and I think that she was trying to like meet other guys. She was interested in Kobe, and unfortunately, like, Kobe was just like so cold to her. I mean, it did kind of seem like Kobe was repeating herself and she didn't necessarily get the memo that like he was never going to be into her, but it's fine. Her and Hunter basically ended episode 2 and she made this huge thing that she wanted to be with him, and Alexis is literally me. It's just like, I'm not going to watch my man date someone else. So I have so much respect for Alexis because she's just like, I'm not doing this. So I think Alexis and Hunter are going to leave together right then and there, and then the rest of the 5 couples will do the experiment together. I don't think they're going to go into the trial marriage. I actually think they're going to leave the show and like maybe even get engaged on episode 3. Is that possible? I don't know. But Alexis is not messing around, and Hunter's so boring. I mean, honestly, he's just him and the other guy on the show, Nate, look so much alike. Like, obviously they look a little different, but they still look so much alike. Our next couple is Zay and Ray, and I am so obsessed. Ray is going to be the star of the show. I mean, by the end of the season, I feel like Ray is going to be the shining star. She is so fabulous. I'm like double tapping the screen so many times. Now, she kind of had difficulty expressing or opening up to Zay with her emotions. And that was kind of the issue. And Zay was just like, you know, wanting that. So they seem to have a little bit of discourse in their relationship. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up breaking up, because there's no denying that Ray and Jake are just like the best fit ever. They have been flirting. They have so much in common. They ended up going into the trial marriage together. I totally am rooting for them. However, I feel like their connection is so strong, so off the bat, that I'm almost thinking as like a reality TV, like, you know, person that like looks for like editors and stuff. I'm like, it's a little too obvious that Ray and Jake would end up together, but they do have such a strong connection and I'm rooting for them. And I like them a lot. And then we have, of course, April and Jake. Now, April is getting some mixed reviews online already. I initially really liked April. Like, she goes for what she wants. She says what she wants. She's a wild factor. I feel like she is the drama, which is great for reality television. So we kind of stan April for that. However, I almost kind of agree with Jake when we watch their confrontation on episode 2. Like, everything's about April, what April wants. And like, poor Jake just got out of the military. And I know this is different than what I said on my TikTok, but that was before I watched episode 2. Poor Jake just got out of the military. Like, he's probably traumatized, and like, he just wants someone to relax with. He's not ready to jump into this marriage. Like, maybe he was gonna jump into the marriage before, because like military people usually get married so you can share the benefits and stuff, but he's not ready. He needs to like emotionally decompress. You can tell he has a lot of trauma, and I feel like Ray is the perfect girl for him that's just gonna like help him work through that. So I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for April too. I like her, but she is the drama. And like, I like the drama. I know most people don't, but like, I like the drama. Lauren and Nate are an interesting couple because Nate is like so ready for marriage and kids, and he wants that, and I want that for him. He seems like a really great guy. However, Lauren is just like, I don't want kids. Like, I think she's worried. I think Colby said it best. Like, she's worried about having kids because, you know, Nate is working all the time, and she doesn't want to be stuck, you know, doing everything for the kids while Nate is always working. She's also scared to give birth. I like Lauren a lot. She's going to be a low-key personality this season. I can already tell. I hope she comes out crazy, but she won't. And Nate is a little insane too. I believe on episode 2, he was ready to go into the trial marriage with April, and then she ended up going into the trial marriage with somebody else. Who was it? I don't remember. But that's not going to work out for him. I don't think that Lauren and Nate are going to end up together. I'm wondering if anyone's going to end up together, because I feel like, oh yeah, Randall and Shanique. Okay, Randall and Shanique I feel like are ending up together. I want them together. I feel like Madeline and Kobe are going to break up. I feel like Zay and Ray, I don't know, because Zay and Ray like I said, I think Ray fits really well with Jake. Jake and April should break up because they're just not on the same page, but then the editors try and throw us off. Anyway, the first 2 episodes are out right now, so those are my initial thoughts. I'm so invested, I'm so hooked. I'm a little frustrated that Netflix put so many episodes out on like the first day. I think they put 8 episodes out, but like I guess I have to double check that. So that's like a lot at once because I'm trying to like recap it and like engage with you guys. So I will do a couple more of these YouTube videos as we go along through the episodes. These are just my episode 1 and 2 predictions, reactions. So be sure to hit the thumbs up, like my channel, give me a subscribe, please, before you go, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your predictions. No spoilers if you already watched episodes 3 through whatever. Feel free to give a tease in the comments, but please don't give any spoilers. And I'll be back in a couple days with another YouTube review after I watch more episodes. Hopes everyone has a really great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.